welcome back to my channel. If you were able to stay to the end of the video, then you already know I am a buddy at St. John's University. So I do have a couple of things planned for today. So there's like a meet and greet type of virtual event. After that, I have a scheduled meeting with a couple people from St. John's trying to figure out all the paperwork that needs to be handed in. If you guys don't know already, if you haven't checked out my teacher page, I am a special education teacher, currently a math special education teacher, and I teach 6th grade. So for me, when it comes to small groups, I take them super seriously because it's the time that I hone in on super special key information and material for my students, and I really want to lock in this year. I found a homeschool. This is a school I want to stay in. So I want to get sort of a routine going. I want to get a overview synopsis of all the units and making sure everything is in a line, in order. And today is day 1 of Auntie Dana daycare. So we are doing some things with my future nieces and nephews, but I think it's just the nieces today. So we have a couple of crafts, we have some of the activities, and we're gonna hold it down. Honestly, your girl is bored on summer vacation and I will literally do anything. All right guys, so as we know, everything is super duper virtual now. So like we're just waiting for everybody to get started, everybody to jump in, hop on. First things first, I just have to take a list of my transcripts and have them officially sent over. So over my time span of being educated, I started my college career at Suffolk County Community College. From Suffolk County Community College, I transferred over to Old Westbury and I got my bachelor's of English. Then I finished my bachelor's of English. I got my master's in special education, severe and multiple disabilities, K through 12 certification. So now I just have to take all of those transcripts, send them over. Next, I have to obviously call financial aid, pay my registration fee, read information from my Storm ID. Storm ID is basically like my student ID. Discuss housing department just to decline the offer because obviously I'm going to be commuting back and forth. Taking note of the academic calendar and just making sure that like I'm going into my work school year with their school year stuff in mind, so nothing's colliding, which is another reason why I kind of want to get my classes underway so I know what time I can host my after school club as well. And setting up an online email. The email would essentially be on my phone, on my laptop, on my iPad. I usually have my email literally everywhere for both work and school. Like I am on top of it. There is not an email that misses me. It's coming on my watch, it's coming on my phone, it's coming on my everything. We're all dressed up. We're getting ready to go to St. John's. I'm going to try and run a lot of just school errands for myself. I want to make sure that I'm registered for classes, make sure that there's nothing outstanding before I start my actual academic year for myself. Take a drive, talk to who we need to talk to, because a representative had told me like everybody that I need is basically on the campus, they're just not picking up. So to put me in contact with who I need to speak to register classes. The person that I'm supposed to speak to register the classes, she's actually out of the country right now. So hopefully when I email this person, they can point me in the right direction. I also have to send an email to my principal just to check in, ask her if she can send out for some paperwork and stuff. So let me just wait then hope you get that ASAP. But I'm a doer, so I'm going to draft up the email, type out the email, send it to this registration advisor. So hopefully by the time I make it through with all the traffic and everything like that, I could probably have a sit down with her and book and register for the things that I need. So let's go. I sent over an email to my principal. Shout out to anybody working in my building. Thank you for answering me. You're the best. Tell me how to get my information and make it less easy, less difficult on myself. So I'm gonna do that. I was able to send out also an email to my advisor's assistant. Hopefully I could walk out of here with some good answers. When you go and get it done yourself, you get more answers than sitting on the phone waiting and doing a whole bunch of customer service calls. I'm on my way to church. I do not go to church in my area. I go to church in Brooklyn. As you guys have seen from the clips from the last YouTube video. If you didn't watch that YouTube video, go watch it. I think I picked that church more so for accountability purposes. I want to be accountable to get up, get dressed, whatever. Has the accountability aspect failed? Maybe. When I am a little apprehensive to be involved or get into an activity, please know that there is a story behind everything that I do. I'm trying to make more forward steps to just being a part and showing my face and being present. I've been going more often to church services on a Sunday. Shout out to my man because he's been super supportive and he's been going with me when he can. But I just know for a fact that I want to kind of create my own relationship with God. And I tell my man all the time, I don't want to be going to church with my kids by myself. So he kind of knows that he has to get it together too. I'm gonna just make a forward step here and try my best to be present.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna
Hi friends, happy Sunday. It's August 16th and we are getting ready to go to church. As you saw that last night, I hung out with my parents. Strange. I hung out with my parents and I helped them do some setup at the church. Yes, my parents do own a church. Yes, I've been a pastor's kid. I have been a pastor's kid. It's going on maybe like 16, 17 years. And yes, I do not go to their church. I feel as though that me personally, I had a hard time connecting with God, being invested in so many different departments. Of course, like, you know, little things and little splatters happened on the in-between. Most definitely being invested in children's church, tech department, VBS, youth department, transportation, like it's a lot. Planning committees, like it is genuinely a lot. So I've learned to value just being a low-key member. I've learned that I really love it that way. I love it that way. I do. And when I feel like I'm officially healed and back, maybe I'll get invested. And I feel like that's been coming along. Like recently I attended my personal church's Bible study for the first time and I had a really great time. It was really cool. I literally chatted my boyfriend's ear off afterwards. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. It's so weird. It was focusing on something that I needed to know, like obedience and and a lesson learned. I was really and super duper intrigued. So I was kind of happy there. But honestly, being invested in so many things, it's hard. And of course, like I had to fall on my face a little bit, from singing from church to church to getting paid for it. Then, you know, just kind of coming to the realization that honestly, like church isn't about getting paid to do things that God expects you to do for free. Like if God gave you a talent for free, he expects you to just give and serve. But that's on a whole nother topic, whole nother level. My parents' church officially starts at 10:30. If y'all looking for a church in Nassau, swing by. They got empty pews. Okay. They officially start at 10:30. That's their Sunday school. I don't do Sunday school. Used to be a Sunday school leader. Another thing. No. I'm going for their actual service, which starts at 11. Will I be late? Yes, I will. But at least I'm going to show up. So yeah. Another thing is I'm literally going to be trying out this hack that I kind of came up with myself. Semi picked it up from TikTok. People have been like doing itty bitty things to save their lash extensions. Sometimes they get a piece of paper and they curve it over their eyes. They were doing like crazy ass things. But then I had to think a little bit harder. I said, what could work? Tanning goggles. Sometimes you gotta tap into an industry that you have no business in. Because what am I doing tanning? What do I need a tan for? No, I need their goggles. Honestly, with the sizing of the inside of these goggles, it can fit any size lashes. Don't get me wrong, I used to get the Getty Bougie Wada lashes. Yesterday, when I went to get my lashes done, I very much told that lady that I'm grown, I'm getting older, I need to be able to see when I blink. So, these cover exactly your eyes. You're gonna watch me do it. And we're gonna see if it works, because normally if you get setting spray on your lashes, it either messes up the actual quality of your lashes or it messes up the glue on your lashes, which is actually like really it's just annoying, because you're combing them through, they hurt, they pain, whatever. And sometimes you have to get like a whole new set. Like I had to get in a whole new set yesterday. But all that said, I also want to try a new makeup look. So the new makeup look is that I put the foundation on, but I put the blush on before my concealer. I've noticed that a lot of girlies have been doing it, and it helps to make their blush a little bit more prominent when they do their makeup looks, and that's kind of what I want. I think prominent blush is just really cute. So we're gonna get into it. I did have a little meltdown a few minutes ago, which did make me late because I was recording for the past couple of days and I had no sound. Thankfully, there are clips that like I honestly could just throw some music in it. But I was having a really bad meltdown. But there's trials and tribulations to recording YouTube videos. Have I learned them all? No. Am I experiencing them? Absolutely. So let's get into it. This is my holy grail makeup bag. A lot of people don't know, like I'm not really like a makeup girl. So like this whole entire bag itself, it's really not even that expensive. I go when there's a sale. You can get some of your faves, Anastasia, everyone, Juvius, whatever, Juvius. Yeah, you can get all of those at Marshall's. You can get them at Burlington. You can get them at TJ Maxx. You can even get them at Home Goods. If you do a quick little search, you can even find them in Home Goods. Sometimes Home Goods be having like makeup sections and all that. But this whole bag is very inexpensive. You can even go to Ulta, sign up, you get coupons for some of these things. Like, you just gotta watch your sales. And me personally, I'm a sale watcher. I've already taken a shower. I've already washed my face. I've put sunscreen on my face. I'm very much so following a quick makeup routine that I saw online. It's getting easier for me to do it, obviously, but trials and tribulations. And I'm at a point now where like I feel like I understand the setup to do my makeup, where now I want to start executing a look. Like, I want it to look good. And I picked up little tips and tricks on the way, so it's getting easier. I cannot put any and everything on my face, so I do a lot of these things that I have in my makeup bag. I did a lot of research for it. Big question, what got me involved to do my makeup? So what got me involved to do my makeup is that like I was actually tired of like booking people and people just not knowing my face and the look that I want to go for, or them doing the look that I want to go for and they're not saying, okay, like your face is a little rounded, why don't we go for this? Like, it was getting annoying and I was wasting money. And I was also at a state where like I had female friends, but like none of them really wanted to be a girl's girl and help me with my hair, help me with my nails, help me with this. And I was raised kind of like a tomboy. So I was just like, when I got a little older, I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay somebody to do this. I'm just gonna figure it out. And then one day I just went to the store with my boyfriend and I had a bowl. I had a bowl in there. Got some sale items. Like I said, a lot of these things in here are sale items. Catch them on sale. Get notifications on Ulta. Be in Marshalls, be in Burlington, be in TJ Maxx, be in all the things. So investing hundreds of dollars into makeup brushes and all that, like, that's just honestly so ridiculous. Such a waste of time. Where did I get my makeup brushes from? Girl, from the department store down at Marshall's. Marshall's has like quick little cute little sets, and you have to also know that like some of these things that are being advertised on the TikTok shop and everything, you very much so can get it in these department stores. This makeup jar set is actually on TikTok shop, but there were like 4 or 5 of them in Marshall's, and it was less than the TikTok shop, so it was really good. Right now I'm using Anastasia on my brows, and it's funny because I was just like saying that you can get your items from the department store. So the first time when I was like going wild and rampant, I was using Ulta. So I used Ulta, I grabbed everything that I need, like all my base products, everything that it said in the video that I needed, I got. In the beginning, when I started using my makeup, of course, I got all my main core things from Ulta at the same time. But when I started running out of my stuff, I said, you know what? Let me start building up a tolerance to go into Marshalls, go into Burlington, go looking for the items that I actually needed. And it was like a little bit easier, and that's where I got that one from next. Sometimes even when I be forgetting exactly what comes next, I really and truly just be like searching around in the bag until I find something. So we're gonna do For the Butter, which is the new one that I just got. So what the video was saying was, sorry, like I said, I'm doing it for me, not for y'all. Put the blush on before you do your concealer. Now, I'm not trying to look like no clown now. I feel like that's why I would have strayed away from something like this. But they said it works. The girlies say it does what it needs to do, so it's okay. Now, we're gonna do some concealer. I even do have a winter concealer and a summer concealer, because when I tell you I be cooking, I be cooking. Like, I cook in the sun. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the face. I'm genuinely doing what works for me.
You're looking at me and you're like, damn, this girl is messing up. Girl, mind your business and go do your own makeup. I'm just doing what works for me. Round 1 with setting spray. Urban Decay all-nighter. So when I was talking to the lady, she was saying that like Urban Decay all-nighter is the best, like when she used to go out to clubs and all of that, and it was long lasting. And she also said that she has oily to dry skin. I love talking to the people. Talk to the people inside your local Ultas and stuff, because they're going to give you good advice. Talk to the people in your local Sephora's, because Sephora loves to badly color match people. Let them know what type of plane you're on, so they don't just give you anything. So we're putting the cappies on. All right. Wow. Again, community that I have no business in, it's yellow in here. It's so cool. All right, then, hurry up. Yeah, I did it. I'm eating. Honestly, right now, my makeup looks completely different than what I usually do. Alrighty, like I said, if I forget a step, I just start sifting through the bag. Honestly, when I bake, I'm kind of intentional when I bake, because I'm just like, I want no laugh lines. Sometimes I get creases in my face, so that's also why I put it up there. Please hold. Man is calling. Get a supportive man, okay? Get a supportive man that wants to help your journey. When it comes to me and a lippy, I usually do like a lippy if I'm going out, like if I'm going out to dinner or anything like that. When it's church, I try to keep it as modest as possible. Lord. Not to say it's gonna look like hellish or anything. It's just like I just try to not bring too much attention to myself. And I'm a low-key member. Hiding. There's a method to my madness. Normally I do the Urban Decay all-nighter. However, sometimes I'll do them both together to make sure I have like an elite look, which I do like to do. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put on my Dexter's Laboratory glasses here. Second round with this. If I'm going all night, I'm doing first, second, and third rounds. I'm so sorry. This shit is not coming off. I'm not giving you a hug and it's going anywhere. So caps on. That one is a little bit stronger. So I've been doing my makeup for like literally 20 minutes, and that's like out of pocket. It's so out of pocket. So I'm late. So let me put on my dress and I'll be right back. My parents' church, they like get dressed up a little bit more. My church, we're more casual. Sometimes you'll see me go in cargos, whatever the case may be. So today I put on this really cute tweed dress. It's really nice. I like it. And I had these tweed heels. Got these from Marshall's for $10. And this purse that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. Thank you, baby. It's a Coach bag. This is my makeup. I think it came out phenomenal. It looks really nice. I also do makeup looks that look good when I have my glasses on, because I'm as blind as a bat. So it's embarrassing, but it's okay. Pretty sure there's a lot of other blind baddies out there, so it's okay. I always carry a change of shoes. I make sure that the change of shoes looks cute, especially for church, but like for work, they're usually Crocs. I really don't care. So let's go, because I know my father gonna grill me talking about something. You said you were coming. I thought you would at least spend on time. I know him too well, and he's a pastor. Let's go. Wee, come back, because there's no way I'm not gonna break the internet again. My main attraction to this whole entire outfit is, drum roll please. Ta-da! Yeah, because all the people in my high school got into my business. They thought I got engaged. Soon, babe, soon. My man just loves me and he gets me. See you later. Bye.
I am so happy that I got to go to service and enjoy service, because I actually got to see my mentor preach. So my mentor is a woman, Sister Williams. She is considered one of the OG members of the church. When the church first started, we had about like 4 members, which was my mom, my dad, my brother, and myself. And there were like, I think in total 3 council members. She was one of the greatest women in the world. Rest in peace to her soul. And also Sister Williams, who's always stayed true. Shout out to her.
Loved her sermon, loved her word. It came out amazing. And I was just happy because I was just like, that's my big mentee up there. Like literally her family genuinely adopted me as her own. Like if I go to the house, like they all love me. I love it. But church was amazing. Honestly, whenever I come to the church, I always just fill in the gap, like whatever's needed, whatever needs to be done. Last night it was the tech room needed to be fixed and whatever, and then this morning it was assistance of praise and worship. And to be honest with you, like no one really even, like that's the pastor's daughter in me, no one had to say like, oh Dana, go get a mic. Like I just said like, yo, we all keep the mics now. Like I don't want to get in y'all business, but I just need one mic. But like it was really good. The service was really nice. Seen a lot of old faces that I didn't get to see for a super long time, as well as like my old youth director. The people who raise you up, check on them. That's all I gotta say. If there is anybody who used to look out for you as a kid, if there's anybody who used to hold it down for you when your parents weren't around, check on them. Check on them, check on them, check on them. It's super duper important that you keep that bond, you keep that connection. Don't fall off. Like literally anything can happen. So I got to actually see two of my mentors. I got to see Sister Valerie and I got to see Sister Regina. So I was super happy that I got to see them. And my OG, my fave, Deb. So like, honestly, everybody who was in attendance, for the most part, love you down, love you to death. And I'm happy that you guys are still supporting. Came by my favorite jerk spot, Tropical Jerk. There's one in Uniondale and there is one in, what am I? I think I'm in Freeport. There's one in Uniondale, there's one in Freeport. My favorite drink spot, to be very honest with you. Vibes are always amazing. I walked in playing 90s tunes. I said, this is my jam. Honestly, really and truly. Great service, great time. My mom was super happy that I was there. Anytime I go, I always sit next to my mom. And yeah, so I am about to do probably like a 30-minute drive. I know whenever I come here, I usually go to Tropical Jerk, but like I do not take the highway right there. I pick it up at 25, so I just drive through and just pick it up at 25. So probably like a 25-minute drive, if that. And we're gonna eat, we're gonna snack, or probably gonna play Nintendo Switch because I really miss my community. I miss my Animal Crossing. I miss my babies. So I'll probably do that and hang out for the day, because like I have a lot planned. I have a lot that I need to, I have a lot planned and I have a lot that I need to achieve tomorrow for school. And I want to start getting into preparations for work, as well as going to a class every single day until I have to go back in the building. So start registering myself for those. USA with me, shall we?